Okay, we should be good to go.
Okay, at 6:31, we call the meeting to order. We do a roll call.
I'll start. Brett Brooks in attendance.
Chris Dunnigan in attendance.
That finds it.
Amy, have you got everybody logged in?
I'll just do it by your screen.
All right.
I think Ms. Saunders is having some difficulty getting in. I want to wait a few minutes.
All right, we'll hold up a minute.
We got Lynn with us now.
While we're waiting on everybody to come in, Mr. Reagan, if you'll just run the mission on the board.
Absolutely. Role of the board, we are entrusted to care for the current school and stay focused on the vision for the future school. Trust, no unity, no progress. Mission of Clover Garden School. Clover Garden School will foster community, generate enthusiasm, challenge students academically, and produce.
All right, and we got everybody here. Is Scotia made it in yet?
He's trying.
Yes, sir. She's connecting to audio.
All right. Has everybody had a chance to review the agenda? Any modifications to the agenda? Do I have a motion to accept the agenda as presented?
I'll make a motion.
I second.
Books. Any further discussion?
I have Chad made the motion, and tell me who seconded.
Mr. Brooks,
Thank you.
all in favor?
Brett Brooks, aye.
Chris Dunnigan, aye.
Travis Hayes, aye.
Lynn Foster.
Chad.
Lynn Foster.
Chad,
aye.
Kathy June.
All right. Any nays? We got the meetings from the May minutes. Has everybody had an opportunity to review those? Do I have a motion to accept those as presented?
Brett Brooks makes the motion.
Kathy June second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Brett Brooks, aye.
Kathy June,
Lynn Foster. Aye.
Chad Huffines, aye.
Travis Hackney, aye.
I believe that'd be a unanimous vote. Next, we'll move into public comments. Do we have anything for public comment?
No, sir. No one signed up for public comment.
And we don't have special guests tonight.
No, sir.
Move into finances with Ms. Simmons. For the budget for May 2020. I can't hear.
If there's any discussion or questions, just let me know.
Has everybody had an opportunity to review that budget? Do I have a motion to accept that budget?
Welcome to Zoom. Enter your meeting ID followed by pound.
Yay.
Hang on 1 second. Miss Saunders is having some issues. Hang on 1 second.
No problem.
Enter.
Ms. Saunders, I muted everyone. Are you good now? Can you hear us? Mr. Dunnigan, I think we're good. Everybody else, I muted everyone, so just unmute yourselves whenever you need to speak.
All right, any discussion as to the May 2020 budget? Do I have a motion to accept that budget?
Kathy June motions to accept budget.
Do I have a second?
Lynn Foster seconds.
All in favor?
Chad, aye.
Lost a few
Kathy
people.
June, aye.
Lynn, I.
Travis Hackney, aye.
Any nays? That passes unanimously. I want to do a little something different on this next one, just for the best practices. I'm gonna ask if there's any nays. If there's not a nay, then, or any opposition, then it'll approve. Just for better use of screen time. We have the budget for 2021. Has everybody had an opportunity to review that budget? Is there any discussion of that budget? Do I have a motion to accept that budget?
It looks
Coach
like-
Saunders motion to
Yeah.
accept.
Do I have a second?
Kathy June second.
By remaining quiet, that would be a yay. Is there any nays? With no nays, that would pass as unanimous. We have the Title I submission approval for 2021. Is there anything that you need to discuss, Ms. Simmons?
No, sir, not at this time.
Do I have a motion to approve the Title I submission for 2021?
Chad, make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Brett Brooks seconds.
Any further discussion? Do I have any nays? With no further comment, that passes as a unanimous, passes unanimously. Move on past academics. There's nothing for tonight. Go into old business. We have a new calendar for 2021. The revision was based on the Senate Bill 704, which is requiring us to make those changes. Has everybody had an opportunity to review the new calendar for 2021? Likewise, do I have a motion to accept?
Motion to accept 2021 calendar.
Do I have a
Kathy
second?
June.
And seconded Brett Brooks.
Any discussion? Ms. Bracken, is there anything you want to add to it before we vote?
No, sir, the changes were just minor. We've already discussed the major changes to the calendar for next year based on the legislation, so none at this time.
Time for a vote. Do I have any nays? And with no nays, it would pass as a unanimous vote. As to the governance officer elections,
Mr. Dunnigan, I would like to request that we table that item for vote, and discuss further in our closed session.
okay, we'll table that and come back to that. We have the board direct meeting dates for 2021. Will they be published at the school on our website?
Yes, sir.
Do I have a motion to accept the dates as presented?
Make a motion, we accept.
Do I have a second?
Chad Alfonso, second it.
Is there any nays? Like if any nays would be recorded as unanimous. Is somebody trying to talk? I just want to make sure. Record that as passing unanimously. Mr. Hagney, have you had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Puckett or Mr. Puckett about the next part on the agenda?
When I spoke to Mr. Puckett, he was very much on board about volunteering to help us with that project. Yes.
And that being the case, do I have a motion to vote us exploring the use of a public information officer?
I'll make a motion, Scotia Saunders.
Do I have a second?
Brett Brooks, seconds.
And with that, do I have any nays? No further discussion. Martha has passing unanimously, please. We don't have any new business. We'll set the next meeting for July 14th at 6:30 p.m. That would be our, we voted on that in setting those dates. And need for a vote on that. Give me 1 second.
Mr. Dunnigan, are you looking for the closed session law?
Yes.
I think it's 143-318.11, section 6.
All right, that would be right. 143-318.11.6. Do I have a motion to go into closed session for that purpose?
Brett Brooks makes a motion.
Second,
Scotia
Kathy
Saunders.
June, second. Sorry, Scotia.
and any nays? Likewise, with no discussion, no further discussion, that motion will pass unanimously at 6:45 p.m. on June 9th, 2020. Board will be going into closed sessions for that purpose. If you would want to pause the vote, we should not be long, and we'll come back and go back into open session here shortly.
Thank you. Give me just 1 second, Mr. Dunnigan.
Yes, ma'am.